Okay, Taurus, welcome to the channel. This is Naveen Ferguson. Okay, so we are, sorry, I'm still slightly under the weather, but I'm much better than it was. But we are doing a reading for you for what you actually need to know. Like, what do you need to know, like right now, for October the 11th to October the 30th, 2023. Taurus, please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon. Feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. Also remember I have a website, which is mytypeoftherapy.com. There I offer counseling services as well as tarot card reading services. You can also donate to the channel. The information for everything I just said is in the description box below. Okay, so Taurus, let us see what you need to know right now for October the 11th to the 30th. Okay, so you have the Three of Pentacles. Right off the bat, I'm sensing a lot of clarity in this capacity. You are diligently working towards something. What's coming across is continue that pursuit. You are literally doing or engaged in something that is making you more prominent, making you more revered, increasing your net worth in so many respects as well, your reputation, the desire for you is what's coming forth, like you being in high demand and in a commodity of some sort. You're also refining your craft, refining the way you do things is what I'm sensing. As you continue doing whatever it is you're doing, you're working on a group or team. It could be possibly 3 particular people involved in this partnership, or you could be dealing with 3 prominent projects at the same time, whatever the case may be, or you're putting out an agenda and there's parts of that agenda and you're satisfying each part of that agenda very amazingly, but whatever it is, you are encouraged to continue doing that with the same excellence and fervor, because you are garnering a very positive attention. Some of you are garnering very affluent investments on whatever dynamic you're working with, or even towards you personally. In whatever case it is a prominent factor that's going to further develop and grow your abundance, especially in your physical abundance, when it comes to your foundation, your net worth, more finances and other things like that. I'm also sensing that it's also good for your psyche and your health to be engaged in whatever it is you're doing, because it's really fortifying the belief in yourself. I'm sensing a level of pride. I'm sensing a level of just excitement, and certainly like you're very grateful to be involved in what you're doing, and I'm sensing it's definitely connected to some grander design. Okay, but there's a lot coming through in one card with the Three of Pentacles. But you are encouraged to continue refining your craft, continue refining the way you do things, because it seems like you continue to get better and better as you go along. Further clarification for you, Taurus? Yeah, look at that. The 10 of Swords. So whatever it is that you're engaged with, it is taking you from this this dynamic of pain, of grief, of sorrow, of hardship. I'm sensing a lot of you have just recently entered something that you feel is closer to your identity, your signature of mind, something that you really want to be involved with. Okay, and you're going at it so fervently because you don't want to go back to this. You don't want to go back to this drudgery, this hardship, this backstabbing, these lies, these deceits, these users, these abusers. You don't want to go back to that. And that is one of the main dynamics that's fueling you to really engage, to really go after it is what you're doing right now. That's why I sense so much energy coming out from that. Very excited energy, very, like, it has your entire focus. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Four of Pentacles. You are mindful of your opportunity that you're involved in right now. You are mindful of your resources. You're mindful of your, what I'm sensing for a lot of you, your your inner circle. You are mindful of those you are allowing in your life right now. You are mindful in the direction in which you speak, how you're allowing people to speak to you. You're mindful of your time frame as well. Your time is money. You're mindful of your attitude. You're mindful of your resources in so many respects. You're not allowing yourself to be used and abused any longer. You're going towards your purpose. You're going towards your happiness with the Four of Pentacles. You're very prudent in your life, very discerning in your life right now. And that's why you're just not going back to this Ten of Swords. So whatever it is you came out of, you are, how would I put this? You are, when you can count on something, you're very diligent towards this opportunity, whatever this is, and you're gonna make the most of it. I'll say that you're gonna make the most of it. So I'm sensing some of you probably came through certain levels of trauma with this Ten of Swords. I sense the levels of backstabbing as well, and like a light switch came on for some of you. Some of you might have left the situation. Okay, some of you may have shaken off something, recovered, and said, you know what, I want to concentrate on me, and the doors in certain respects opened up, or you continued on your way. You did you, and you left them. You know what I mean? Whatever case that is, but it was definitely something that kind of shook you, is what I'm sensing. Okay, but you're not going back to that. You're refusing to go back to that. You're being very prudent in your path. You want security. You want stability in your life. You want abundance in your life, and that's what you're furiously working at. Let's continue on. What do you need to know right now? Yeah, look at that. The Five of Wands. You, on the surface, some people may not see you as in competition, but you are in competition. It seems that whatever you're working with, you may not be in direct competition, but like I said, there's a lot of eyes on you is what I'm sensing over here. There could be for investments. It could be for being a position on a team. I'm sensing for some of you a contract timeline for some of you, whereby like you're on a team and you're being, what's the word when you're like, when you come on, is like they said, okay, after 6 months you'll be reviewed, you know what I mean? Or something like that. So you're just making sure that whatever the decision is, that you are one of them who was chosen. So with the Five of Wands, I'm sensing you are hard at work, and I'm sensing it's not necessarily that you're like fighting other people, but there are other individuals or other businesses or scenarios, situations that are seeking what you are also seeking. And I'm sensing also it's not like there's only one opportunity, and it's not like there's only one position, but in certain cases there could be a finite amount, and you want to be chosen in that count, is what's coming through with the Five of Wands. So that's why you're furiously working at further honing your craft in whatever dimension this is. And what's coming through with this Five of Wands is you acknowledge the competition, which some competition can be good, but you do not let it frustrate you. Do not let it create levels of anxiety that has nothing to do with you. See, because if you focus on, as the Three of Pentacles, he's focused on his craft. He's just in his workshop, on his anvil, making goal after goal after goal, refining, making better, okay? He's focused on him, okay? Yes, you may be in competition, but you don't need to look at what the other competitions may be doing, what they're saying, or something like that. You don't need to get if any of them are saying like throwing like slander or like that trash talk, whatever. You don't need to get that rather under your skin. You're in competition with yourself, is what's coming through. Okay, you're in competition with your diligence. You're in competition to not get off kilter, to not get frustrated, to not get overworked, to make sure that you bring your best foot forward. That's who you're in competition with, yourself, okay? Because you will be noticed, okay? You're being noticed now, actually, Taurus, okay? So what you need to know is, honestly, with the Five of Wands, don't get bothered by the competition. You just continue doing you, okay? Further clarification? Yeah, Two of Wands. There will be opportunities, okay? It's coming through. I'm sensing the world is it's interesting because I never saw the horizon of this card like coming closer, but that's literally what happened in my eyes. the horizon came closer, like it drew nearer, like you barely moved and the horizon drew nearer. Okay, I sense the universe is keeping you in mind. Okay, again with this one energy. Okay, what I'm sensing for some of you is that even if this particular design or whatever it is you're going after may not show the pathway, there may be something better that may be offered to you, something that may require, I sense for some of you, and this is for some of you, which may require the grit that you have shown. There may be a harder path offered to you that will have a more substantial return, but it may just be harder work. I'll say that, okay? What's coming through with the two of wands. But in any case, you have profitable paths. You have paths that will sustain you. Okay? Options will become, you will be offered something. There will be an opening for you to go through. Okay? It may not be exactly what you want. It may not necessarily come in the time frame that you're thinking. Okay? I know that sounds very vague, but that's what I'm seeing here. It's like you're in motion right now. See, this guy is walking on the path. He's hoping on the journey, and he has to figure out which path he wants to take. You know, it's like he's working towards it. Then he sees this divide. When he gets to it, he has to make a decision. Okay, so that's like something like that is happening with you, or on the pathway as this is happening. Okay, so don't be surprised if that you've done so well that some people, they may have gone for an assistant position or something like that, or just to be a part of this team that a lot of people are going involved, but you did so well, or they see so much fire in you, in certain respect, that they offer you a managerial role. Like, then you become the boss of these people. You know what I mean? It's for some of you, it's something like that. Okay, so keep up your diligence, honestly, because you're crafting something unique and purposeful, and honestly, it's only you that can do it. This is very unique. Okay, with the Three of Pentacles over there. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Six of Pentacles. That is literally what I just said. Oh my gosh. Taurus, listen. Some of you, yeah, you will get that path that you're working for, and it'll open up in other doors and stuff like that. But some of you, honestly, you may be offered something else. Okay? And they may ask you, what did I say? To be a manager. Okay? A more prominent role in the situation. See how this guy, he has the, and think about this, I saw this in my mind's eye. I should have just said it. He has the scales to give and pick and choose, to hire, to change, to, deal with the salaries fairly, deal with responsibilities fairly, stuff like that, compensation, stuff like that. And you see these hands out here, these were the hands of those who were in competition with you. Okay, they were going after the smaller dynamics, or they think you might outshine them, but they don't know that you're going after the best. If there's something better, you're going to go after it. You want the best, and if something comes up and say, hey, we know you were thinking about this role, but we've noticed the type of work that you do, and we have this position available. Are you interested? You know what I mean? So the Six of Pentacles coming out there, you will be prudent with your choices. You will be prudent with the managerial style, or the way you connect with the added responsibilities, and of course the added benefits that will be placed upon you. Okay? So for some of you, you will be going in a more prominent position, more than you bargained for. But I sense you can do it. Okay? You've proven yourself to be able to do it. This Pentacles starting up. What else do you need to know, Taurus? Yeah, look at that. The Chariot. Literally, when you get here, when this is happening here, and that pathway opens up like that, it'll be like swift motion. It's almost like finishing that, again, it's like that probation. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It's like a probationary period happening here, okay? And then you get certified, whatever that is like that. Once the ink's signed on the paper, everything is, prominent, it's established, the full-time run, and you are gung-ho. Okay, you are going to be learning and doing and performing and how would I put this? Growing in the industry, growing with who you are, growing with the team, whatever the situation is. It's fast paced. Just keep going, keep developing nonstop. Your focus is going to be very much in the coming. I sense in the coming. Wow, I sense in the coming all months, like up to December, January, February, ish. February is maybe January, February, Marchish, slightly Marchish, but definitely into February. You'll be your whole focus is work. Okay, your whole focus is this project, this agenda, stabilizing your authority, stabilizing what is expected of you. Okay, you'll be going. You want to be with the chariot. It's like the fastest motion in the deck. Nothing's going to get in its way. You're developing extremely strong foundation in your craft and your worth, with your knowledge, with your wisdom, with your authority. You know, it's like you're going to take it all. You're going to take on all that is expected and then some. And you're going to not only grow yourself, but what you're involved in is going to grow because of this tenacity. Further clarification for the chariot. Yeah, look at that. The Six of Swords. This is you leaving stresses behind. Okay? This is you garnering all the knowledge, all the fortitude, everything that's profitable in worth to know. Like, what is profitable to know? Okay? And you're just going to take that and you're going to it's interesting. I'm getting a conflicting energy, but a good conflicting energy, whereby you're going to take your time to understand what you need to understand and get from stressful past hiccups whereby you might have rushed certain things. But you're going to take your time, okay, and understanding what needs to be done and how to do it. And you're going to be moving on to less stressful environments, less stressful ways and means of doing things. You're going to be able to delegate better and other things like that. But once you get it, you're going to be moving like lightning with the chariot, okay? You're going to be like full throttle, okay? That's like the conflict, like a slow and as fast, but the slow is with purpose towards becoming fast. So you're doing it slow, and as you get more proficient, you get faster and faster and more refined in what you're doing, okay? But in any case, this is you moving from competition, okay? You solidify, like the Six of Swords is moving away from the stress and the anxiety that you have to struggle and fight and to work through to get to some place. That you won't have to struggle and fight for your position, okay? Like right here. You won't have that on your back anymore, okay? You're going to be, when they're offered you this, right? The Six of Pentacles, you're going to garner it and grasp it in such a way whereby your authority in it, whatever it is that you're involved with, cannot be questioned anymore, okay? No one can challenge you and say that you're not right for the position. No, you will be secure. Okay, you will prove to everyone and yourself that you are right. That foundation is incredibly sturdy with these sphinxes. Okay, that's the vibe that's happening here. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Five of Pentacles. So it almost feels like when you get to this position, there will be reaching out of varying individuals or situations that may come with how would I put this? With a poor mouth, crying mouth, as it were, trying to lean on your emotions to, how would I put this? Oh, it's a sensitive topic. Basically, try to take advantage of you in emotional manipulation is what I'm sensing, and sometimes that's not how it always is with the Five of Pentacles, but that's the vibe that I'm getting. When you're solidified, this could. You could be when you are established in whatever this is, you may be approached by, could be family, could be friends, could be coworkers, they may try to reach out to manipulate your authority, to manipulate you now that you hold a power, now that you have been recognized and elevated, now that you're moving forward, now that you're a prominent dynamic, and they're going to possibly try to just pressure you in certain ways. I am honestly sensing like like a like a border type thing, like a blocking. Like you shouldn't give them the time of day. Okay, you have. See, the thing is, what's coming through. You have really worked to get to where you're about to go. Okay, with the Three of Pentacles, you have really arrested your resolve with the Four of Pentacles. See, notice how the three went to the four, whereby you decided to be prudent, rational, practical, saving, not quick to act, delayed gratification. Okay, and then the offer comes through. You jumped from the Five of Pentacles, right, which would have been this one right here, Five of Pentacles. You jumped from that, and you went to the Six of Pentacles, where you start to get more disposable income, where you start to be more prominent and more involved in the authority measures of whatever it is you're dealing with. Okay, with more power is given to you, more options is given to you, and excuse me, sorry. And as you continue, and as you move out of the stressfulness of trying to stabilize yourself, you found that you will get your stability and be able to move on with an actual pathway that promises so much growth and potential. You know, like establishing that career path, as it were, you know, establishing that project path, establishing your name, whatever the situation is, all of the above. And then some individuals will try to come and take advantage. And I'm saying, you went through all of that. They have a pathway where they're trying to cheat themselves. I would say use your discernment if you want to assist in any way. You could even assist them with guiding them in the direction so that they can further grow themselves. But what I was coming through is try not to let these people or situation unfairly take from you. Okay? The universe said take another card on that. Yeah, see? Right there, the Hierophant. The Hierophant is like, it's like, I sense like some people want you to use your authority in certain respects, but honestly, you cannot. You're established. As you establish, you cannot abuse your power. You cannot abuse your swiftness. And with the Hierophant, that's like legal matters. That's like paperwork. That's like policy, procedures with the Hierophant. That's like negotiations. That's like dealing with multiple people groups, and you're being respected. You're being trusted. Okay? Now, what the Hierophant can do is give them a guideline to assist them so they can, further grow in their life. But you cannot usurp certain rules for them. You understand? That's what's coming through. You cannot do that. Okay, Taurus? The Hierophant is like that by the book type energy, fairness, like conversation towards the betterment, what can be done, Hold on for a moment. My dog is like, what is that, snoring or something? Hey, you, stop that snoring. Stop it. Love you. Okay, so I hope you're getting that, Taurus. I'm sensing it's a certain energy where it's like you don't want to say no per se in certain people, but you're gonna kind of have to in a certain way, So that's what you need to know. That's what you need to know right here. And I'm sensing this is the monthing of it, the months of it as you move down the line. Right now you're around here. What else do you need to know, Taurus? Yeah, look at that. Queen of Pentacles. Further establishment. You're rising and rising, okay? The Queen of Pentacles is, and I'm sensing this is like probably in the latter part of February. This wasn't supposed to be like a monthly thing, but it's supposed to be more so what you need to know now, but I guess this is what you need to know because the universe is trying to give you an understanding of what the whole point is over here as you're working towards, as you're striving, you know what I mean? The point of it and where it's leading you, where it's opening the doors for you, and that's what it's letting you know. So I guess it's need to let you know what the long term is. So the Queen of Pentacles is like, you're going at the beginning parts of the year, in 2024, you're going to be elevated again. Okay, things will be more streamlined. You'll really be in the comfort zone of what you've been established. The Queen of Pentacles is very regal, very poised. She's in charge. She can be part of the board, but at the same time, she can be nurturing and giving within practical means and measures. And she's going to be in and out of varying things, making sure certain things is working as it should be. Adjusting things here and there, speaking to who she needs to speak to, whilst keeping her composure, keeping her regality, as it were. Okay, and further edifying and lifting others up to say that, hey, you can get here too. We can work together. Let us all profit. Let us all build something great together. It's like a supporting type thing. And I sense with the Queen of Pentacles almost like refining, so you may be shifting certain things around to better help the performance of not only yourself but everyone who is involved. Okay, there is a level of practical financial tact that's coming through with the Queen of Pentacles. There's a level of kind of fundisher, if that's a word, like the funding. Like you have it at your fingertips. It's like nothing for you to give. It's like nothing to you to invest. You have the practical means to get things done. You know what I mean? And I'm also sensing a level of you being in a more prominent limelight. Okay? Your reputation really is taking off right here. Further clarification. Yeah, the Temperance. So that goes back to what I was saying. There's a certain adjustments that you'll be doing because I'm sensing some of you may not be necessarily used to this. Okay, being in the limelight, being the authority in this regard, but that's the whole point of all this happening here with the Six of Swords, and then you getting going fast and gung-ho and understanding how to deal with things, and it gets to a place where it just gets seamless with the Queen of Pentacles. But it's almost like how if you went to any of those businesses establishment and the big boss comes through and the whole atmosphere in the room changes? Yeah, that's you. Okay, and it's something for you to get used to. It's getting used to that authority and that power, and also shifting things around here and there. That'll take time, is what's coming through, but it's going to further refine you to something even greater. This is a climb that's happening with you, Taurus. Okay, but I'm sensing more so the Temperance is something internally. I'm sensing there's a switch that's happening with you internally here. Be patient with yourself, is what's coming through with the Temperance. Try not to become overwhelmed in your success, if that makes any sense. Take it one breath at a time, one day at a time. Okay, just flow in the success. Don't allow the success to overtake you. Okay, you're going through a transformational thing right here is what I'm sensing. Further clarification. Yeah, see, listen, Taurus, I don't even know why I continue to, because it's like you really can't make this up. See, there's a transformation for you to get used to success. Okay, there's a process you'll be going through. It's setting you up, what I said, for greater. Okay, and what's this? The 10 of Pentacles. This is success and abundance just blew up in your life. Can you handle how to invest? Can you handle all this money? Can you handle this grand reputation that you have established and growing and flourishing? Some of you with children and everything, can you handle like the limelight on them, as it were? This is setting up for generational wealth. This is setting up for that assurity, that abundance, that lacking of worry anymore. You don't have to worry like that anymore. It's just like, wow, you have come so far, and like your wildest dreams are now at your fingertips. Okay, there's a refining. It's a setting you up for further victories untold. Okay, so just be wary of that when you're in this whole success vibe, and it's like you are trying to get used to it. Just let it flow. Take it one step at a time. because it's going to build you up for further success down the road. Okay? And I'm sensing it won't be much longer for after this when this comes in. Setting it for that generational wealth, that security, that abundance. Another climb is going to happen in your career path. I'm sensing that. You are just going to be just launching off like a rocket ship. Just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. But it's something that, a lot of people, I guess, don't talk about it sometimes. You have to get used to success. You dream about success all the time. You dream about working towards certain things, and when it starts happening, it's like, oh my gosh, this is happening way too fast, too quick. It's like, what do I do here? Like, how do I handle this? You know what I mean? But that's why you will have the time to handle it. To speak to a financial advisor, to speak to a confidant, friends or family or whatever the best choice, to really prioritize what needs to be prioritized with your success, so you can make the most and the longevity of it. Okay, so let's see what the latter parts that you have to know. Yeah, look at that. I mean, you know what, Taurus, this is ridiculous. You went from the Queen of Pentacles, okay, is you getting used. You're trying to get used to the success, okay? Success is starting to blow up, and then you get to the King of Pentacles. You're already used now. You're used to success. Your kingdom is running well. The bills paid. You're on varying boards, perhaps. Your investments are flourishing. Your children are flourishing. Your family members, mother, father, sister, brother, whatever the case is. Your personal life, with your significant other or others or whatever the case may be, is flourishing. Your abundance becomes others' abundance. It's just harmonious. You don't have a care in the world. You are just flowing. You are good. Okay? And that is basking in this victory, basking in the limelight, basking in your success in all so many measures. The way you look, the way your clothes, your wardrobes, you're traveling, whatever the case may be, you are in that dreamscape that has turned into the reality you've always envisioned, and then some. Further clarification, yeah, look at that. The Queen of Swords. What I love about this is, not only do you have that prominence of success, but through this has matured your discernment. The Queen of Swords, she doesn't take mess. She does not have time for it. Okay? She sees incredibly quick to the truth of the matter, the heart of the situation. She takes decisive action. If she has to do it herself, she will. Okay? No one can pull the wool over her eyes. She knows exactly what's happening and what needs to be done. Okay? She's fair. She'll hear certain things out. She may even work with you in certain respects. But don't try to manipulate her. She's been there, done, got the postcard. She's better off for it. She knows when nonsense is nonsense. And I guess that's also the mindset you have to have in this, in your success. Some of you, is what I'm sensing, this is screaming out into my head, some of you, through this process, will have partnered with business partner, perhaps, could be significant other or others, depending on your situation, with like-minded individuals where you climb together. You're met in whatever situation, and it's like I forgot the scientific term, but it boisters one another. Okay, everyone succeeds. When one person, everybody succeeds. But definitely your mindset is going to be elevated, or will be elevated. I sense beyond the common man. I'll say it like that. This type of success that you'll be getting into demands a more. How do I put this? It's just a higher level of the way you see the world, because the way you see the world will be totally shifted because of your options in your life. Okay, with a more abundant mindset, fair-mindedness, and ability to be prudent with what's involved in your kingdom. Further clarification. Yeah, look at that. The Page of Pentacles. And with that, some of you just may facilitate the growth of others. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles, some of you, it could be even your significant others, or others could be your children, could be your brother or sister, whoever. You could be a professor at a university or something like that. Maybe you write a book, whatever the situation is. But your success is going to impact the next generation. Okay, is what I'm sensing. What that could be, holistic world type generation. It could be close to home type generation. It could be you investing into a young business person or something like that. It could, whatever the case situation is, you are going to be a prominent role in whatever figure this is. Okay, your success is going to give a leg up, an opportunity to someone or someone's. Okay, it doesn't have to be one person. Okay, but it seems like your success is going to overflow so much that you're going to have so much time on your hand as well, and opportunity and options where you can help the next generation. That's literally what's coming through there. And what I'm also sensing is, in certain respects, you may not even be direct in being in fostering this next generation type thing. Your success just garnered the inspiration for these future successes. Okay, so you could also be, like I said, a lot of you will be in the limelight, and someone could see you on a streaming service, or shook your hand one day, or read your book one day, or something like that, and has seen what you had to go through, what you had to contend with. You understand? To get to where you are, and it really did spark a fire. It really did light a flame. It really did bolster the next generation to come. There's a lot of wealth and resources that's it's capable in the world. It's like everyone can evolve and elevate and grow one another up. And I think you're proving that with hard work, dedication, and really finding out what is your niche, what do you do better than anyone else, has really kind of pulled and set the groundwork for you to go into this successful direction, and to give the kind of the inspiration for those who may follow similar paths. Okay, what does the angel message has to say? Yeah, look at this. The whole point of this, by the way, is the angel message. 4 of Wands. So the whole point of this whole thing, what you need to know now, is getting you up to a peaceful, harmonious life. Friends, family, whatever the situation is, it's just a stability. 4 of Wands is like stability, stable. Just being able to breathe. I'm sensing children, grandchildren, whatever the situation is, just no stress in life, really. I mean, we'll all have varying levels of stress, but nothing like too crazy. It's just a peaceful way of living. This is peace, happiness. Just, there's no other way to say that. It's just, that's the whole point of this. That's the whole point of this. You're aiming towards that peace and happiness in life. Being able to go and do as you please in a peaceful, shared, harmonious way with those who are your loves, who are your loved ones. Further clarification, yeah. The lovers. You want to grow old with certain individuals. Some of you want to be able to fully take care of certain individuals, or all of the above. You just want that harmony. You want to focus on what's important in life. You don't always want the drudgery, and you're getting out of that. That's what you want. You want that peace of mind, that happiness in your life. Okay, 4 of Wands, the lovers. Okay. What's interesting is I would have taken clarifier card, but the universe is telling me to stop here. Don't get the clarifier card for this one. This said all it needs to say. Wow. So Taurus, I really do hope this reading has helped you and edified you, given you the advice and supported you, and giving you some inspiration to keep doing what you're doing, because you're going in a really good direction here. I wish you all the best. Bye.